What's up everybody? So today's video is gonna be pretty fun. We have a lot of cool things going on. So this video is gonna be somewhat of a behind the scenes video. I need to go out to my favorite abandoned road and film some videos of the GT-R in the stock form, really getting some sound clips of the way it sounds like this. The reason I'm doing that is because there is a big box that just arrived. The actual item that was in the box is now in the trunk of the GT-R. Not gonna show that to you in this video, but the next video will obviously show the install of that part. But we're gonna go out, have some fun, and do launch control for the first time in the GT-R. That's probably why you clicked on the video. I've kind of played with it to see how it works, but I haven't actually launched the car. Well, this is a very familiar site, just 180 miles, and we're down to a quarter tank, so time to fill up. The GT-R may not get the best gas mileage, but it certainly gets a lot of smiles per gallon. What's up, buddy? Maddie, I'm trying to film. Alright guys, so I've made it to the house and got the part dropped off, no longer in the trunk. Time to head out to the road, do some launches, do some more videos with the car, checking out the way it sounds. Alright, so as I get up to this road, I'm doing a few decelerations just to warm up the brakes a little bit because obviously we're going to be putting a lot of stress on them. Temperatures are all good for oil temps. So to do launch control in this car, I have to have transmission into the R setting and then the traction control in the R setting as well. And I'll go ahead and do suspension in the R setting. I'm on a pretty good flat road. It's about 70 degrees out, so pretty good temperatures and conditions to do this. Real quick, one of the previous videos I talked about how I bed the brakes in to eliminate a lot of the squeaking and to get them a lot better. The squeaking is still there sometimes. It kind of comes and goes. Like right there, it did it a little bit. It kind of depends on the temperature of the brakes, so still kind of working on that. It got a lot better after I did that, so again, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Getting a little nervous. I've never done this before in any car. This thing is like under 3 seconds to 60. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna slow down for this straightaway. Squeaking a little bit. So basically left foot holding down the brake. Full throttle with my right foot. Here we go. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Wow, that was really cool. Wow, for those of you who haven't done launch control in a GT-R, you should try that. That was, wow, my heart is beating. That was really cool. So first gear, I mean, it spun a little bit. The car was drifting just a little bit in first gear, but I think I saw the red shift light go off and I hit second gear then. Wow, I think I short shifted in second and first, but oh my gosh. Holy crap, that was fast. That literally pushed me back in the seat. Oh man, that was incredible. Now another thing with the car, you can only do it 4 times back to back, and then the system actually makes you drive like 1.5 miles normally to then let you do it again. So it's just kind of a preventative thing so nothing overheats. Temperatures all look good, nothing went crazy as you would expect, but there you go. That was first time doing launch control in the GT-R. I gotta do that again to figure out what that really felt like, because wow, that was unreal. All right, we'll come to a stop again. Nobody's behind me. Wow, that was a lot of wheel spin in first gear though, but wow, man, that thing rips. That's, oh boy, that's incredible. That's insane. Alright guys, so I've made it to this really awesome road. It's got a pretty good distance, so you can get up to a pretty good speed safely. So I'll be mounting the camera that I'm using right now right here to get the good acceleration. Then we have the GoPro to get a good close-up and hear how the exhaust sounds from right there. And real quick, a lot of people, when I had the 370Z, asked why I made a full video strictly before and after whenever I did a performance part. The whole reason why this YouTube channel started way back before even this channel, when I had my own little one way back when I was 16, when I had the Scion TC as my first car, I wanted to buy an exhaust for it, and there were just no good videos showing strictly a before and after sound clip of an exhaust. And the crazy thing is, the GT-R, this has been around forever. So many people have this car, a million people have modified it, and yet even today, there are really not many good videos before and after per performance part. So whatever part I'm gonna be adding, which you guys will see in the next video, there's no good video before and after stock versus the new part, and same with every single thing I'm doing. So I love doing this video. For those of you looking to buy the car and all the parts I'm gonna end up doing to this car, you can get a really good understanding before and after of the sound stock versus the new part. So let's go ahead and set up this camera, and then we'll let you see some of the behind the scenes of today's video. Alright, so that was the launch control test for the exhaust. We had a good one with the GoPro on the back and then the camera that we were just looking at. So next up, I'm gonna get some engine shots. So I'm gonna have the camera basically facing the car starting here. I'll have the car way down there and do like a second gear pull to the camera. That way we can hear closer to what the engine sounds like as it comes towards the camera. And then we'll set up the external mic, which I'll do that in just a second, and do the POV drive clips. So we'll get the exhaust sound, same basically exhaust sound that you saw with the GoPro back there, but we'll have the view, you know, from the POV angle, and then we'll do the same thing with the external mic on the inside, but maybe with the GoPro right here. So I now have the GoPro set up right here, just suction cupped to the windshield. Then we have my external microphone cable going all the way down with the microphone right here. That way I can really hear what the engine sounds like, so anything that I end up changing in here, we can get a really good before and after. All right, got that clip. So we've got some more shots. Now it's time for the POV, just to show you how we do this. And I'll actually have a link to a video from a long time ago when I actually first got the external mic set up. But we have a microphone here just taped up, have the wire going into the trunk, and then the connection to my extender, we have it taped to the glass. And this is just cheap tape that you buy at any store. Just have it taped along so the cable doesn't fly over the place. And then coming inside to the car, we have it coming through the seat and then down to the GoPro adapter, and then have the GoPro, and we have this set on super view, and I'm gonna have the camera actually sitting just above my eyebrows. So it's not actually gonna be in front of my eyes or in front of my face at all. All right, switching over to the POV camera with the GoPro, and this is a GoPro Hero 4 Silver. Honestly, I think this is like the best bang for your buck GoPro. If you can still find a good used one, that'd be a good one to get. Not sure if you can see me in the reflection. I'll put this mirror on. May or may not be able to see me depending on the angle, but you can see how the GoPro is at a really good spot. And then the external microphone cable just has that plug into the camera, and then I can just tuck the cable right on my ear just like that, and it won't actually affect me at all. So let's get this wired up and see how this thing sounds. unplugged the exhaust microphone. This car is ridiculously quick. In the R mode, it lets you play with it a little bit. It gets a little tail happy, but it definitely saves itself very nicely, and the turbo power is just ridiculous, especially with launch control. That launch is unreal. Now, I definitely was spinning in first gear pretty much every launch. It is pretty good temperature out. It looks like we're at 72 degrees. But we were spinning quite a bit in first gear, so probably closer to the mid 3-second 0 to 60 rather than the 2.7 that it's claimed. Well, that certainly was a lot of fun launching the GT-R for the first time, pushing it to some limits, seeing how this thing does in a straight line. But man, oh man, that was a lot of fun. So now I'm gonna head back to the house where I do all my installations, because that's where all the tools are. And real quick, just looking at what my gauge setup is like, the engine temperature and trans temp have been staying really good. Same with the pressures. Haven't really been watching the cornering G or the boost, but nice to see everything is staying in check. Same with coolant, and I'm still above full on the gas, so we haven't burned too much gas. But actually, let's just see what we have for MPG. Not too bad, 16. All right guys, so I've made it back to the house. Time to start working on the car, putting the first performance part on it. My body is still like getting over launching it. That's a lot of adrenaline doing that. That was really cool. The one thing that I wasn't expecting, as soon as you let off the brake with full throttle under launch control, the snap of a finger, the car takes off. There's no like, it starts going and then it goes. It's just instant acceleration. We were spinning in first gear though, but my goodness, that is an insane experience. So anyways, that wraps up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, smash the subscribe button to stay tuned for plenty more videos to come. Next video, we're starting to mod the GT-R, making this thing even more of a beast. Hope you guys enjoyed taking a look behind the scenes, seeing what it was like to film all the sound clips of the vehicle in the stock form, and then of course launch control was freaking amazing. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next video.